Our country is facing a crisis in juvenile delinquency. Each year, over 1 million students drop out of high school. 33 million Americans ages 16 to 24 do not have a high school degree, and nearly 30% of them are unemployed. Spending their days in the parking lots, playgrounds, and malls across our nation, these young people are at great risk for substance abuse, teen pregnancy, and criminal activity. Since 1993, the National Guard has answered the call of our nation's lost youth through the Youth ChalleNGe program. The ChalleNGe program addresses the needs of 16 to 18-year-old high school dropouts in a comprehensive strategy that includes academic excellence, job skills, counseling, and service to community. This 17-month program has graduated over 55,000 young people in 24 states and 1 territory, changing the face of America's troubled youth in profound and lasting ways. There are 29 Youth ChalleNGe programs located across the country, but today is the first day of a new cycle at the Gillis W. Long Center in Carville, Louisiana.
Good morning, how you doing? You here for the program? Yes.
200 young people, often coming from chaotic home situations, have voluntarily agreed to live in a highly structured environment for the next 5.5 months.
2, 3.
For many of these high school dropouts and expellees, the ChalleNGe program is their last chance.
The very first day, you see parents who are very nervous, you see kids who are nervous, you see kids who are trying to act like they're not nervous. You see some parents who, quite frankly, they look relieved because finally they have struggled and they don't know what else to do, and they see this as salvation for them. Youth ChalleNGe, the residential portion of the program, is 22 weeks. The first 2 weeks is what is called pre-challenge or hardcore. And basically it's like boot camp. It's a major shock to them.
Run in place, run in place. Run it, I'm your man now, huh? I'm your man, right? That's right, we buddies now. I know you from the street, right? We grew up together, right? That's what you're telling me, I'm your man, I'm your buddy now. Get on your stomach, sir. Get on your stomach, sir. Get on your stomach, sir. Sir, get on, roll left, sir.
When I first came over here, I ain't even want to listen or nothing, because, you know, I just come off the street, you know. I don't want to listen to nobody holler in my face or talk to me, tell me do push-ups. I wasn't doing that in that world. I was living my life, selling drugs, doing what I was doing, making my money, surviving.
Roll left.
I wasn't going to school. I was talking back, acting up, you know, smoking marijuana.
Get in the position of attention. There's no excuse. Stop tucking in your shirt. Stop tucking in your shirt. Go to the position of attention.
My parents' life was messed up because my daddy was a big dope dealer. I started stealing drugs from him. And then he got fed up with me. He put me out. He sent me to my grandmother. She got fed up with me. She put me out.
I'm not going to have an attitude, Bernard. You got a chance to change that attitude. I will not put up with that attitude. Will not.
I thought it would be easy, but they're making it hard for me.
Get off your knees and keep pushing.
I'm just trying to change for the better and just change my life.
As long as I can remember, my mom was on drugs. And like when I was 6 or 7 years old, I had to learn how to cook and clean, and basically teach myself how to survive without her.
Oh my God.
Lock your legs, ma'am. Take a step down onto the tower. Keep your legs locked.
The first night here, I thought I was tough. I came here thinking, yeah, it's just gonna be easy, I'm gonna run this place, and then they showed me.
I wanted to fit in so bad that I decided to join a gang. And, you know, they'd be my family, you know, because, like, I felt that everybody hated me. I had a low self-esteem. I didn't have a sense of direction or anything. My life was out of control. I came to the point where I wanted to commit suicide. I attempted suicide 2 times, but I never really, like, had the guts to. Now, out here in YCP, I'm in a platoon, and the platoon is so much different from those groups because we're a team. We work as one.
I like it. I love it. I like it.
If they make it through the first 2 weeks of hardcore, then they become a cadet. I don't think any of them know exactly how hard hardcore is until you've gone through it. Until you've done it, you haven't done it. I think when they finally have completed it, then as far as they're concerned, you know, they're a success, and they are.
Congratulations on your graduation from hardcore. Hood. We had a hard, intense hardcore. Hood. Now the work will begin.
Graduating from hardcore basically just felt great because I had actually accomplished something on my own. And when I walked up to Sergeant Major Jones and he shook my hand, I looked him directly in the eyes. And he kind of nodded his head like, "You've done it."
For many of these cadets, this is the first time they get a positive sense of accomplishment.
Picture that, I'm a cadet. Whole cadet, man. I never thought I'd see the day.
More than you would think, becoming a cadet from a candidate is a big deal. Getting a T-shirt's a big deal. And when they tell their folks about it, when they call home and tell their folks, "I'm a cadet now," parents are so proud.
Mama, we graduated from hardcore today, and I had really tried it, and I stayed in. I didn't give up.
I'm a cadet. Yeah, I'm a cadet. I just passed hardcore. You're proud of me?
They've had these successes kind of stored up in them, and I think it's an emotional release to be able to tell the parents, "I'm being a success."
The Youth Challenge program is designed to develop the whole cadet in mind, body, and personal values. The program's 8 core components: academic excellence, job training, life coping skills,
Cheers to the rear.
leadership, physical fitness, health, citizenship, and service to community are critical building blocks of the program. But for many of the cadets, the academic component poses the biggest challenge, as they are years behind in their schoolwork.
I'm a good-looking young man, but I can't even pull a girlfriend because I can't even read a movie to the theater she want to go see or nothing. You know, she was like, "Hey, what movie we going to see tonight?" I couldn't even tell her because I couldn't even read the bulletin board or nothing, you know? That made me look like a clown. It made me look bad.
I have a 7.8 grade level, but I want to raise it up. You know, I'm working my hardest, and I'm falling back a little bit, but I'm not going to give up, you know. My teacher, he has faith in me, and I know I can do it too.
We try to keep our classroom down to 20 to 25 per class, and the teachers are able to do more one-on-one.
We raise their grade level 4 grade levels on average, which is phenomenal. That's basically a grade level per month.
I like reading books now. I wouldn't even pick up a book if they paid me to. I like reading books, and my grade level went up. I thought I was straight. I never thought I was on the 2nd grade level, you know? Because I quit in the 9th grade, but I really wouldn't do nothing. They really just skipped me to the 9th grade, you know? I'd never show up at school and I was getting B's and C's. Sometimes I'd get A's for not being in class, so I just stayed out of class if I was doing good like that, you know?
You know, as a public school teacher, if a kid was just being quiet and minding his own business, because you had so many kids and you didn't really have any alternatives, you just ignored him and you let it slide. Not here. You put your head down, you go outside with a cadre, and you might do 50 push-ups and have to run around caping. Corrective action through physical exercise is what we call it.
Down, down, 2 push-up, push him. As for this cadet here, he decides he wants to fall asleep in class. He wants to be the class clown. He wants to joke. So basically what I'm trying to do is get it out of him. I need him in class. I need him to learn. I need to learn self-discipline, motivation. You know, I need him to make something out of himself. Should never catch you back at this classroom again.
Yes, cool.
Run, double time, let's go.
Let me hear the sound of your left, sound of your right.
On Family Day, the mood, I would rate it right there along with Christmas Eve.
3, 4,
The cadets are very proud, and they have the chance to show off for their parents, to let them see the uniforms and let them see how disciplined they are.
boom, you got it, give me your left. Boom, you got it. Give me your left. Boom, you got it, boom, you got it.
The parents just cannot believe what a transformation these young people have gone through.
Company! Unhit! Good job, YCP! On my command of fall out, I want you to fall out vigorously and find your families. Who up? Fall out!
I couldn't believe it when he first came home. It's my child. He just really he certainly had made a great change.
It's no words to describe. He's still my baby. I'm glad he's here. I'm glad he's changed and everything.
I'm glad too. Thank you.
You're welcome, son.
I miss you.
Oh, yeah. Actually, this place actually helped him to find his way because he was lost. 2 weeks into him entering the program, his very best friend today, when I say very best friend, I mean where you've seen one, you've seen the other, is now fighting for attempted murder charges. And I know I would have been with that child's mom fighting those same charges. I'm almost blessed for this program. Not almost, I'm blessed.
YCP feel like home, you know, because I ain't never really stayed in a steady place, you know, no more than 2-3 days. And I've been over here for 2.5 months. Anytime I need something, all I gotta do is ask for it, you know, and they're right there for you, and I got a place to lay my head every night. I'm eating 3 meals a day. This really does feel like home, YCP.
Being in YCP is kind of like a structured place. You know you're safe. Nobody's going to hurt you here. But back at home, I had guns pulled on me because I didn't want to do a certain thing. And that's the reason I got into a gang, was to feel more secure. But all it done was put me in more danger. My main worry when I leave YCP is having to confront the gang I was in, because when I see them, I am going to tell them I don't want to be in it, and I'm afraid of the consequences. Like, what if I'm not able to find a way out of it? What if, there's always that what if. What if something goes wrong? What if I get out of it, but then they target my family?
The first thing I fear the most is that, you know, when I go home, my friends, they're gonna welcome me home with all kind of gifts and stuff, you know, and that's gonna tempt me to go back to the life that I was living. But, you know, being here at YCP, I got mind control over myself. You know, I know what decisions to make and what not to make. But the hard thing is gonna be, you know, adjusting to the free world.
You cannot change 16 to 18 years of dysfunction in 5.5 months. The changes that you see in 5.5 months are remarkable, but for those changes to last, it takes a long-term investment. That's why the year-long mentoring program is a critical element to the success of the ChalleNGe program.
Matching each youth with a caring, responsible adult mentor is a crucial component of ChalleNGe. Mentors